and for a change I thought I would do a vlog this week for a very good reason. It is officially our 1 year anniversary and my 1 year anniversary of running, so I'm really excited. So instead of writing a blog, I thought I would just make a video to talk about my year of running and all the things I've done. Okay, so I started running last year in last July in training for Tough Mudder 2014. The very first run I did was this one, Race for Life 10k. So I managed to injure myself just before the race, but I didn't want to miss it, so I just ran it injured, and that was quite painful. So had to take, I think, about 6 weeks off because I pulled a tendon in my foot, so that was annoying. So 6 weeks off running, bit fed up, got back into training, and then did what I thought would be a nice easy 10k. This was the Denmead 10k. Managed to do it in 58:26. Literally the most horrendous run I've ever done still to date. It was the most hilly race I've ever done or have ever done since. It was just awful. So I'm not sure I'm going to do that one again this year, but maybe I might try and beat my time. But yeah, so that was the Denmead 10k. And the next one was Tough Mudder. Okay, so got it on right. Officially 2014 Tough Mudder, go me. So Tough Mudder, whoa, where do I even start? You probably need to read the blog for that one. It's a long one, but it was really scary. It was really tough. 12 miles, so many obstacles, so many fears, such as jumping off heights, swimming in deep water, both of the things I hate. Lots of hills, love those, not. And yeah, so I literally couldn't walk when I got over the finish line. October's been, Tough Mudder's done, and I'm thinking, okay, I quite like this running malarkey, so I'm going to carry on, but I want to get better, and I can't do it on my own because my other team members kind of flailed off a little bit, and I seem to be the only one doing any running. So I decided to join a running club, so I looked up some running clubs in the area and came across these guys, the Fareham Crusaders. So joined the club in November. I'm now officially a Crusader, so this is brilliant. So my first race as a Crusader was my very first half marathon, and this was insane, 13 miles. So got a medal, Gosport half. I think I did it in 2 hours and 14 minutes. So that was at a 10-minute mile pace. I probably could have done it quicker, but I didn't want to burn out, and it was my first one, so I thought 10-minute mile pace, keep it going, 2 hours 14, not bad really for a first one. So that was Gosport, that was great, and quite a nice run actually. Okay, and then the one after I did was December, Christmas time, Santa run, of course. And this was the Santa 5 and 10k in Portsmouth. So I did the 5k because I did it with my daughter. It was her very first run and very first 5k. I think we did it in about 42 minutes, and that was amazing. She was so good. I literally did interval training the whole way around with her, but she was brilliant. And yeah, we played Chase the Turkey, as there was a man dressed up as a turkey. That was quite funny. So Christmas is over with. People get a little bit slack over Christmas, don't they? I must admit, I did have a little bit of a break. And then back in the new year with a bang, the Brutal 10k women's only event. So this was the very first Brutal women's event up in Aldershot, really off-road. I think it was an army camp. It was the coldest day. It was literally freezing. They were breaking the ice on the pools of water that we had to run through in the very morning that we were doing it. So they were literally, you were wading through shards of ice. It was crazy. My legs literally were numb as soon as they hit the water up until the point that we finished the race, but I was kind of glad. Would I do it again? I don't know, I don't think so. This year's really hard compared to last year. They've thrown in so many horrendous obstacles, like more water ones, which is just my worst nightmare. So I don't think I'm going to be a Tough Mudder 2015, but to be honest, I've done it once. How many times do you need to do it really in your life? And not many people can say they've done it even the once, so I'm going to take that one and roll with it. So what's coming up for the next year? I think I might start marathon training. Is that mental? Like, who would have thought like a year ago I'd even think about running a marathon? It's just insane. But I think I wanted to do it this year, but because I'm getting married and I'm studying for a degree, this has been a bit too much work for 1 year, so I'm not going to put the pressure on myself. I'm going to wait for next year, train really well, really carefully, because I've had so many injuries because of stupid training. I'm just going to try and really like do it properly, follow a training plan, read this special book that I've got, eat well. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and then hopefully Liverpool rock and roll March, June, can't remember what time, but next year Liverpool rock and roll, that's my marathon. So thank you for being part of my journey for this last year, and stick around because hopefully I should have some more exciting things coming up. Yeah, it should get better and better. So thank you for being a part of Fit Nix, and yeah, visit me again soon. Bye.
Speak of forever, hold your peace. It's alright to take time and find where you've been. You are perfect porcelain, the slow and simple melody of tears you cannot keep from me. It's alright if you don't know what you need. Those old diseases lie. Oh, and your heart releases. You won't fall to pieces, and your breath comes crashing like perfect porcelain.